Hi, I'm Van Johnson, Dean of Masters Pentecostal Seminary, and this is the Seminary Report. Now, I know you've been hearing a lot about the seminary lately with all the buzz about our 25th anniversary. I know. But let me talk to you about three things, please, as part of my report. Number one, let's talk about the seminary itself. Number two, let's talk about you. Number three, let's talk about others. First of all, the seminary. 25 years. We started in 1996 on the platform of this church. I'm at onechurch.to. In 1996, on the platform with Keith Smith, the host pastor of Agincourt back in the day, was then General Superintendent James McKnight. He was sitting over there, and beside him was Bill Griffin. The two architects, the two visionaries that imagined a national program of education for graduate students, for those who had their university degree or their bachelor's degree. And so we began in 1996 in this church with our great partner, Tyndale Seminary. Boy, 25 years ago, they just said, come on in. And they gave this small, fledgling graduate program space in their institution, giving us instant credibility. Well, that's how we began in 1996. Within a year, we would add a campus out in BC with Reverend Jim Lucas, and so Canadian Pentecostal Seminary, as it began, became CPS East and CPS West. By the time 2000 came around, the Eastern campus had become part of a new institution, Masters Pentecostal College and Masters Pentecostal Seminary, plus an intercultural stream with Dr. Lyman Kulathungam and a discipleship stream with Gary Empey. And at the college was Mick Nelson, and I was at the seminary, Masters College Seminary, 25 years ago. The Lord has been good to us. And in this COVID year, we've never had a better year. We've had more students in classrooms than we've ever had before because everything's by Zoom. Last year, we raised more income. We raised more than we spent. This year, it looks like we're going to do the same. So, let's talk about you. You know, when we began, some of you said, hey, Van, I'm going to take a course soon. I need to think some new thoughts. I need to write something other than emails. I need to do some good thinking about new sermon series. And so I put aside an application for some of you, and I still have it, and I probably need to change the date. Okay, 1996 is out, right, 2021. But, there's still room for you. And maybe it's good that you didn't come when you said you were, because it's even better now. There's a couple advantages now. First of all, it's more accessible than ever before. You can do an entire program, such as a master's in theological studies, in Pentecostal studies, an MTS in Pentecostal studies. You can do it all online. You can do it in Zoom. And you can do that MTS Pentecostal studies degree now with minors, with specialties. We didn't have that back in the day. So you could do an MTS Pentecostal studies with leadership or youth and family ministries or biblical studies, theology. So maybe it's good that you waited. Hey, it's more affordable now. It's always been expensive. Hey, folks, this stuff isn't cheap. I mean, this is quality stuff, right? But we've worked hard to put student subsidies in place. So the first two courses you take with us as you're trying to figure out whether this is what you want to do or not, we're pretty much carrying half the freight on those. And we've raised some other money. The districts are helping us. There's a district match plan. Do you know about that? If your church pays a third of the tuition, the district will pay a third, and you'll pay a third. So we've got some different, hopefully it's not money, right? And there's some new advantages in place if you graduated from the old Eastern Pentecostal Bible College or even Master's College. A couple things. For those of you who graduated within the last decade, Tyndale is extending to you a shortened master's program. We've had students who have had their program shortened from 18 courses to 13 for a master's degree. And here's the other one that's just come up. We started with it, we've just revived it. Tyndale, who we work with admissions, you can come through our door, but we're under their house, right? Tyndale will accept a diploma from EPBC or Master's College as if you have a bachelor's degree. In other words, you can start a master's degree without any other courses. That's pretty cool. So you want to come? Hey, let's talk about others. Let's finish with this. Traditionally in North America, there have been two streams for ministry preparation. Bible college for high school grads. Seminary for university grads. Okay, still the same. But apparently, in the Pentecostal Assemblies of Canada, we're running short on future ministers. Maybe part of the reason is that we're only looking at high school students to see who God has placed his call upon. Do you see that university student in your congregation? Do you see her? Do you sense maybe the call of God is upon her? Have you called her out on it? There's university students sitting in front of us that have the call of God and they just don't know. We're here for them too. Hey, bless you.